Alright guys, it's Ryan, aka Alpha, bringing you week 5 ranking updates. Sorry I'm late, I downloaded OBS, but my audio, I'm having trouble finding a program that will work and accept the playback with my computer, so I'm still figuring that out, but for now, just bear with me as I work out these little kinks, and we'll get down to it. Hopefully for next week I should be using OBS and audio, so I won't be on my phone anymore, but yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so last week we had... It was a pretty good week overall for week 5. I'm not shaking so much, sorry about that. Wow, this is awful. 1 second. Alright, so last week we had 3 teams with a perfect score, a perfect win ratio anyways. That would be the Dallas Star Raptors, the Baltimore Blazikins, and the New York Metapods. So we'll see how they did this week. But so basically, the 4 teams on the bye for week 5 were the Los Angeles Klefkes, the Lancaster Castforms, the Anaheim A-Palms, as well as the New York Metapods. So with that being said, the Metapods do keep their perfect record so far. We'll see how they do this upcoming week 6, but the Dallas Star Raptors, they came back and they lost, so they're now 3-1. No longer got the perfect record, but that's okay. They can still win this. And the Baltimore Blazikins, they were beaten. They went 4-1 now, so we'll see how they do this coming week. But yeah, it was pretty good matches all around. Teams that were expected to win lost, and teams that were expected to lose ended up winning. There was a couple teams that were 0-4, like the Hampshire Hunters. They won their first match of the league. Week 5, they win. So they're doing pretty well. Duns Barcelona still going 0-5. I believe once they get their bye week, they'll be able to just turn around and get some wins in. But remember, this league is for fun. Everybody's enjoying it so far. The Cub Chews go 3-2. The Crowbats, after this bye week, they come in with a loss, making them 1-3. So yeah, it was really good matches all around. You definitely have to go check them out. Golden State Go-Goats coming out with another win, going 4-1 now. And the San Diego Chargers, also Charizards, not Chargers. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, the Charizards come out with another win as well, leaving them 4-1. And the Adelaide Umbreons come out with another win as well. So far, those are some of the teams. My top 8 picks are doing pretty well. I'm pretty excited for that. So let's go into the rankings, because there are some differences, as you can already see. We'll go down over here. So last week, the Baltimore Blazikins were in the lead, but after their loss this week, they moved down 2 spots, putting the Charizards up first, followed by the Go-Goats. And the coach of the Charizards actually got back to me, and he confirmed that it was a 2-0 win for the Blazikins and not a 3-0 win. So I was able to go through, do some recalculations. I went through every match that they had so far just to kind of verify my information. And so we have a +15 ratio for the Charizards, +12 for the Go-Goats, and a +8 for the Blazikins, All of them going 4-1. That's pretty good. Pretty excited for the red division. And then on the bottom half, we got the Swamperts, the Klefkis, and the Luxrays going here, fighting for life over here. But yeah, so big difference in the red division. Blazekins originally 4-0 after a loss this past week. They dropped down 3 positions in the rankings. So that's pretty critical at this point in the game. But they're not out yet. Anything can happen. So let's go down to the blue division, which I don't know why my program here resized everything, so it's kind of all wanky. Weird word. But yeah, so here we go. Last week, the Star Raptors with the 3-0 record were in the lead with a plus 11 differential. They were in the lead because they hadn't had their 4th match, and Landorus did, and they lost. So equaling out, Star Raptors were first. After this week, the Star Raptors actually go down a rank, going plus 10 for the differentials, the Cup Chews. After their loss, they are now from plus 9 to plus 6. So they're still doing pretty well. They can still come up and win this. But yeah, so these are the different rankings that we got going on here. Landorus taking the lead here with the 4-1 record, going plus 15. And the Umbreons, originally plus minus 0. She comes up with a win, plus 2 differential. They could have had a plus 3, but you'll have to go watch the battle to understand why, but they could have and probably should have gone plus 3 in that match. But yep, so that's the blue division. We got the gold division with the New York Metapods keeping their lead. The Houston Raichus coming in second here with a plus 10. They went 5-0 last week. 5-0, that's pretty good. We got the A-Palms, even without battling this past week because they were on the bye week, they actually moved up a position because the Breviaries lost. They went down 5, so minus 5 in the differential, which ultimately is what put them down. Plus, A-Palms have one more win than them anyways, so naturally you'd go by the winnings first and then the differentials. So there's that. Duns Barcelona going 0 for 5, but they do have a pretty good differential for being 0 and 5. They come close every single week to getting a win, but they fall a little short here and there. But I believe they can probably turn around a little bit, get a couple wins under their belt. So they're minus 10, which isn't bad at all compared to some of these other leagues or teams. And so we move down to the silver division, which the silver division the past couple weeks has been kind of blah, really. Oh man, that's my cat. That surprise attack by the cat. Name is Onyx. Onyx used, I don't know, scratch attack. Onyx the Meowth. There you go. So anyways, that being said, alright, so back to the silver division. They have not been doing the greatest. They actually are the lowest league right now, which is, I believe they can turn it around. It's kind of a meh. They've been going against some really good teams, some interesting matches, and, well, they have to figure something out to come back and pull a win, because they are currently the lowest division. Their highest kill ratio being +4. when that be the cast forms. But I believe that they can kind of turn it around. Never underestimate the underdogs. But yeah, so the differences here, we had the Seattle Sea Kings up first with a +5 differential. After this week's loss, they went down 1. They lost 2-0, so they had a -2 differential, which put the cast forms up ahead by 1. Down here, there wasn't really much difference except the Haluchas win, which gives them a little bit of a boost, but they are still down -6, which is why they are behind the Clinks. So yeah, it's really interesting to see what the changes are. Key points. The Charizards are now in the lead of Red Division, closely followed by the Go-Goats and the Blazikins. Another main difference over here is that the Star Raptors go down a rank, and that the Umbreons are slowly but surely chugging along, getting some wins. Gold Division, Metapod's still going 4-0. They are now currently the only team with a perfect record. So let's see if Dan the Man A-Drive can keep up the wins here. Going 5-0 for week 6. We'll see if he can do it. As a member of the A-Drive Army, I believe he can, but I do root for all the teams. I'm not biased at all here. It's really just a fun league to watch and enjoy and see like different matchups and different battling styles, different Pokemon sets, different move sets. I actually was just invited to be an analyst or a pick'em member for the Indigo League of Legends. And that's a newer battling league that's up and coming. They're on their season 4 right now. But yeah, I did just recently get asked to be a pick'em member, which means I basically, before the week starts, I will go through with my co-host and we'll debate about who we think is going to win, why we think they're going to win, and then afterwards we tally up who got the most points, and it's kind of a little fun competition between me and my co-host. But yeah, so look out for that on my channel soon. I've got to figure out my audio for my computer. As you can see, I just have honestly, it's a Walmart brand laptop. It's not the greatest. I could do better if I had more money, but you know, I do with what I can, and I just hope you guys will bear with me as I figure it out. I do have Elgato sound capture, so I'm going to try that one out with my OBS studio. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and let me know what you think. I will see you next week. Stay cool.